こんにちは、ジャパニーズアーモンのミサです。Hey guys! So we've done the te form for iru eru ending last time. For example, 食べる to eat becomes 食べて and 食べて on its own means please eat informally and 食べてください if you put ください then that's please eat formally. Also if you put いる informally and います formally after the te form, then it means I'm doing something now or I've been doing something now. So 食べている I'm eating informally. 食べています I'm eating formally. It was quite easy-ish, I think. For いる ending, you just get rid of the る and put て. But for other verbs, it's gonna be a bit tricky. For the must form, you just change the last u sound into e sound for all other endings except for irregulars like to do and to come. For example, kaku, to write, becomes kakimasu for formal speech. Naru, to become, becomes narimasu. But for the te form, you will have to learn 4 other endings. So I'll just show you examples and I want you to write down everything I say. So for いる eru ending, just get rid of る and put て, right? But the second one is う and つ and る but not いる eru. So for example, ある うる おる the endings will be small つ and て small つ and て So for example, 買う has u at the end, right? It can't be any consonant plus u, but it actually has to be the u on its own. So 買う to buy, 会う to meet, 言う to say, 待つ to wait, 勝つ to win, 立つ to stand, and ノンいれる verbs なる to become, 売る to sell, 取る to take, 乗る to ride. All these う or つ or る become small つ and て. So for example, to buy, did you write down? To buy. 買う, right? 買う. So the must form of 買う, you just change う into い and then put must. So 買う becomes 買います. Quite easy. So you can say 買いました for the past tense formally. But when you want to make the te form, so you want to say please buy or I'm buying right now, then you'd have to change the う into small つ and て. So the pronunciation would be like 買って 買って You put a little pause between か and て 買って If there is no small つ it sounds like 買て買て and it would mean something different. So you have to put that small つ 買って買って please buy informally. If you want to say it formally, so like to strangers and stuff, you'd say 買ってください買ってください And if you want to say I'm buying right now or I've been buying for a while, then we say 買っている or 買っています So I'm buying right now is a bit weird, so let's use it as I've been buying. For example, if you want to say I've been buying coffee every day, then you want to put every day first because time related usually comes first, and then object, which is the coffee, and then been buying. So 毎日コーヒーを買っている毎日コーヒーを買っている Informally and formally, how do you do that? 毎日コーヒーを買っています毎日コーヒーを買っています Okay, next one. To meet 会う会う Again, you can just change the う into small 2 and て So 会って会って The please meet would be 会って informally and 会ってください Let's imagine you want parents to meet your boyfriend or girlfriend you will say meet my boyfriend or meet my girlfriend to your parents. To meet someone, we say someone ni ao. In Japanese, we think like to go meet to someone. So boyfriend, we say kare or kareshi. And girlfriend, kanojo. So meet my boyfriend would be 彼に会って彼に会って meet my girlfriend 彼女に会って彼女に会って next one to say would be 言う please say would be 言って言って or 言ってください言ってください If you want to say please say it one more time One time, once, we say 一回一回 But you can also use the word 一度 if you want to sound more formal 一度 So 一回 or 一度 If you want to say one more time When you want to say one more counter again I'm not gonna touch it today but when you want to say one more thing one more glass you'd use more together as more in Japanese there are several ways to say more but just remember one more time we say mo ikkai or more formally mo ichido so you can just combine them together one more time please say so mo ikkai itte kudasai mo ikkai itte kudasai okay now next one is to ending so to wait I think some people already know how to say wait or wait a second from anime or dramas because you know, we say a lot. To wait, we say matsu. If you want to make the te form, you have to make the tu into small tu and te again, just like u ending. So, matte is please wait, matte. And we often put the word chotto, which means a little bit, in front and say ちょっと待って wait a sec wait a little bit literally you can also say ちょっと待ってください but maybe you will hear this phrase instead when you're talking to but Japanese has so many different levels of formality and employees have to talk to customers they have to talk super formally so to them saying ちょっと待ってください is not polite enough. So they would say 少々お待ちください to you. But you'd never say it. You'd always say ちょっと待ってください Unless you're working in a Japanese company and has to talk to a Japanese customer, you don't need to learn this form just yet. But nice to be able to recognize the phrase Please wait a second. We say 少々 It's the equivalent to ちょっと少々お待ちください少々お待ちください So that's what they might say to you. But when you want to ask them to wait, just say ちょっと待ってください It's kind of weird to talk super formal or politely for customers because in Japan, customers should be treated as God. So yeah. Okay, so matsu becomes matte. And if you want to say I'm waiting, then how do you say it? Matte iru. Matte iru. If you want to say I'm waiting formally, you can say matte imasu. Matte imasu. And if you want to say I'm waiting for a bus, in English you use the particle for, but in Japanese we just use the o particle. So bus, basu. Basu o matte iru or basu o matte imasu. Next one to stand, do you remember? Tatsu. So just like matsu, you can make the te form by putting small t and te instead of tsu, right? So tatsu would be tatte, tatte. So in English you often say stand up, but you don't have to put anything in Japanese. Just tatte means stand up, or tatte kudasai formally, right? And just like chotto matte, we often put chotto when we are asking for a favor, even when it doesn't really mean a little. So like stand up, can you stand up? Like I kind of feel bad about making you stand up. And I would say chotto tatte, chotto tatte. We are thinking like, I'm not gonna make you stand way too long, but can you stand, a little kind of awkward, but I need to ask you. And we often like to put the chotto for request. Chotto tatte is quite common. Stand up, please. Chotto tatte. And again, if you want to say I'm standing right now, like on the train and stuff, then how do you say it? Tatteiru, tatteiru. And formally? Tatteimasu, tatteimasu. Next one is the ru ending but not iru ending. So with the vowel a, u, o plus ru, would conjugate also like small t and te. So do you remember how we say to take? Like to take a picture? Toru, toru. So toru becomes totte, totte. And this totte can be also used as could you pass me something, or could you take that thing for me? So for example, I can't reach something on the shelf, then I'd say totte kudasai, but I should say which book, or I should at least say that book. So do you remember how we say that book? Ano hon, ano hon. Remember you can't put re, are. So ano hon o totte kudasai. Ano hon o totte kudasai. And on the dinner table, I want salt. So I say, could you pass me the salt? Salt, we say shio, shio. So how would you say that? Shio o totte, or shio o totte kudasai. And what about to take a picture? So in English, picture can mean the photograph and also drawing, painting. In Japanese, they are different. So painting or drawing, we say e, right? But as a photograph, photo, we have to say shashin, shashin. Shashin o toru is to take a picture. So please take a picture would be shashin o totte, shashin o totte, or shashin o totte kudasai, shashin o totte kudasai. Other verbs, to turn, like to turn right, we say magaru, magaru. So please turn right. In Japanese, we would have to put the ni particle and say please turn to right. Right, we say migi, migi. Left, hidari, hidari. We have to say to right, right? Which is migi ni, migi ni. And then change magaru into te form. Magatte, magatte. So migi ni magatte, or migi ni magatte kudasai. I think it's quite useful. And please turn to left would be hidari ni magatte, hidari ni magatte kudasai. And the other verbs, noru is to ride or to board or to get on transportation. So you'd use the noru for to get on the train, to get on a bike, to ride a bike, to get on a bus. For noru, we again use the ni particle. So we say transportation ni noru. So for example, how do you make te form for noru? Noru. 乗って、乗って。So please get on the train. Train, we say 電車、電車。So please get on the train would be 電車に乗ってor 電車に乗ってください。But please get on the bus. バスに乗ってor バスに乗ってください。And if you say 乗っているor 乗っています、that means you're on the transportation right now. So if you're on the train or on the bus. So let's say I'm on the Shinkansen right now. So the Shinkansen is moving and you're on it. Then you'd say 新幹線に乗っている。新幹線に乗っている。or 新幹線に乗っています。So if you want to tweet that, you can do that. 新幹線に乗ってる。We have some いる er ending verbs that conjugate like other endings. But there aren't too many of them. You can remember them all quite easily. And one of them is 帰る。帰る to go home or to return. 帰る has er ending but conjugates like other ending. We changed them like the うつる ending. The te form of 帰る would be 帰って。帰って。So go home would be 帰って or 帰ってください. Please go home. And another common verb that is irregular is to cut. 切る。切る. So to wear, we also say 切る。切る. The intonation is a bit different. 切る and 切る. 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 But Japanese intonation isn't that important. So, and also it depends on where you're from. So you don't have to worry too much. I think in Chinese it's pretty important, but in Japanese you don't have to worry too much. To wear 切る conjugates like いる ending. So the te form of 切る, we just change the る into te. So 着て please wear. And if you want to say I'm wearing, then we say 着ている. But if you want to say I'm cutting right now or please cut, you'd have to change る into small つ and te. So that's confusing. 着て please wear. 切って。切って。Can you hear the difference? 切って。切って。切って。So please cut my hair. Hair we say 髪。髪. So we can say 髪を切ってください。髪を切ってください。If you say 髪を切ってください, that sounds like please wear the hair. It's like no, I don't want to. So 切ってください. Another verb that would have small つ and te in the te form is to go. 行く。行く. So 行く doesn't have the う or つ or る ending, but you'd change 行く like 行って。行って. So that's please go. 行って or 行ってください. And 行っている or 行っています doesn't really mean that you're on the way to somewhere, but it could only mean you've been going somewhere. You want to say I've been going to the restaurant every day for a while. Then you'd say 毎日レストランに行っている or 毎日レストランに行っています. But if you want to say that I'm on the way to somewhere, I'm heading to somewhere, you have to use a different verb, which is 向かう。向かう. And we already know how to conjugate the う ending verb into the te form, so 向かって is please head. Please head to somewhere. And 向かっている is I'm heading. I'm on the way. So 向かっている or 向かっています. So I'm on the way to work. You'd say 仕事に向かっている. 仕事に向かっている or 仕事に向かっています. So when you see う or つ or る ending verb, you have to change them into small sente. So as the review, I'll say a verb and conjugate them into a form. To buy, 買う please buy, 買って買って to say, 言う please say, 言って to wait, 待つ please wait, 待って待って to hold, we didn't have it but it's 持つ持つ so can you hold it or please hold it, it'd be 持って持って to stand, 立つ立つ please stand, 立って立って to take, 取る取る please take, 取って取って to turn, 曲がる曲がる please turn, 曲がって曲がって I actually wanted to put all the endings in this video but I'll have to split the video, so please watch the next video too.